It is a whole mindset shift, not just from the Black community, but how Black businesses are perceived. Hi, I'm Jackson, founder of Black Eats London. Black Eats is a website directory where people can go and find restaurants. It's not just about Black food, it's about the whole experience. When it started, it was just a hobby, it wasn't a business, you know, it was just, let me create this resource.
Stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.
When it came to lockdown in 2020, I kind of used that time to kind of think, what can I do to utilize my skills, utilize my passions to kind of build something that's beneficial for the community? The mission of Black Eats is like to normalize Black-owned restaurants and African and Caribbean foods. I spent tens, hundreds of hours researching, you know, doing 9 to 5 and then staying up until 2 a.m. doing this work with no financial reward. People are looking for places to celebrate birthdays, to have, you know, anniversary dinners, to have celebrations in Black-owned restaurants. When you come to our event, there's gonna be things that every demographic can buy. It's not just a DEI conversation, it's not a diversity conversation, it's about quality. We really want this to be a financially viable experience, both for the festival and the vendor as well. I come from mixed heritage, Jamaican, Nigerian. Growing up, I traveled quite a lot and, you know, ate a lot of different restaurants and just, I guess, had good food at home as well. So I feel like that kind of gave me quite a broad palette. A lot of the relationships we built, you know, over the past like 4 years are extremely organic. We can really say, I know this chef in Camden called Roger's Kitchen and they do amazing Caribbean foods. We know that because we've been there firsthand. This isn't something that we've learned off Google or isn't something that a friend has told us. We've learned that ourselves. There was no plan to do events. There was no plan to do markets. There was no plans to do festivals. I don't think they'd actually seen a concept like this where it wasn't just a transactional experience, but people actually came, sat down, had a few drinks, socialized, as well as invested in the community. I think over the next 5 years, moving across the UK, moving to places like Bristol, like Birmingham, like Manchester. When you look at events like Taste of London, when you look at the breadth and the size of that event, I think we could definitely be doing something along that kind of size. Black excellence to me goes beyond being like #1 in the world at what you're doing. I think there can be excellence in normality and in the ordinary. Putting yourself out there and doing something that others haven't done, or whether that's trailblazing, or whether that's being the first to do something. Being stubborn in your mission. Excellence is something that is continual and it hasn't yet been achieved or be forever achieved, if you want to call it that, because the mission, it goes on. The mission evolves, the mission outgrows you and will carry on. Whether it's been achieved yet or not, that's up to everyone else to decide.